My name is Mildred Stevens, and I am the director and director of social media and one of the account executive at Study in the USA. And today we are actually going to do another Q&A session with one of the students at Texas Christian University. His name is Jean Lambert Niyomugaba. Sorry, Niyo, if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but he is from Rwanda and in East Africa, and he's joining us today. So let me see if he is available now. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. It looks like he is going to be able to join. Hi, Jean Lambert. So, Jean Lambert Niyo, we're calling him JL Niyo. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
So he's actually a podcaster, YouTuber, and blogger. So thank you for joining us today. And so tell us about yourself. How did you choose to, come in the United States and study?
Yeah, thank you. It's my pleasure to be here and be sharing a little bit about myself and my experience here in America. My journey to America is really long, and it's something that I treasure. It's like something that makes big part of my life. Yeah, but the choice to come to America was due to different things I had before about US. And as you know, and I believe in other countries believe that US is one of the countries that have built a legacy of providing quality education. And of course, most universities that are centered here in the US are renowned for that. So they have that legacy, and it's not all stories, but if I see students in Rwanda that have pursued their education in America and see what they're doing, it is really amazing, and it really shows how the education in America has transformed their lives, like how it changed their way they see things, and now they are doing great things. And another thing is, I had an opportunity to participate in 1 week Yale Young African Scholars. It is like it's a Yale program that helps African students who are looking forward to pursue their tertiary education in Western countries. And one of them, like, we were almost 100 plus students, and so but we were facilitated by Yale students who were studying in Yale University.
Wow.
And so we were curious to ask them, like, how is America? Like, how is education in the US?
Mm-hmm.
And because some of them were from Africa, others from the US and other countries, but they would tell us that America education is like what you're experiencing here right now. Because we were almost 100 students plus from different African countries. And I was like, now, if I'm enjoying this 1 week session, and it's like this, so how would it be if I'm now in the US, where we'll be like where I will spend like 4 years?
Absolutely.
So all that, kept me loving US, and I was like, there's no place to go to study than America. So like that's how I said US is a deal.
Yeah, and we're so glad you're here. And how did you choose to study at Texas Christian University?
Yeah, thank you. So Texas Christian University is also I have a good story about that. If I remember well, in 2010, I come from Rwanda in the northern part, and it's a small village.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a bit touristic, and so many people travel to go have fun, and we get a lot of Americans and people from around the world visit the place. And so when I was just in my village studying English with my fellow kids, and we were studying English just because Rwanda had recently made a transition from French to English. So not only us, but also our teachers were struggling to know more English. And so because it is a village, and they came down to my home, and they were able to see kids studying together, but we stopped because we wanted to go and see different people. You know, it's a village, and kids, we need to go and see who are those kinds of people. And I remember they had an interpreter, so we shared them what we're doing, studying English, and they enjoyed it. And so these people, I call them God sent, because I remember when they left me with a TCU t-shirt, And maybe I think it's because I was doing the sessions at my house. I don't know why, but they left me with that T-shirt, and then they left. But that guy who was interpreting and guiding them around the community kept visiting my home frequently. And I remember him having meetings with my dad. And like a couple of weeks later, they took me to one of the most speaking English schools in Rwanda. They funded that education for me. And he told me that those guys decided to take you to this school because they want you to study good English so that you can be teaching village kids in the holidays. It was a boarding school. And anytime those people they visited, again, they brought me a TCU t-shirt. And before they left, they would pray for me that our wish is to see God having you go to TCU. But of course, I had no idea what TCU was. But as I continued to grow up and learning about TCU, I realized that it was university, but I never had in mind that I would be there because, again, I always thought that because they pray for me that I should go there and they're funding my education, so what they basically mean is that they'll pay my school fees there. But as I grew up, and yeah, as I grew up, I started learning how college in the US is really expensive. And I realized that there's no way a person, like I'm not their children, I'm not their what, could pay this amount of money just for me. But because of I participated in Yale and they once brought admission officers from different US colleges, those people really showed us how it is possible to study in America for free, just on a scholarship. And they gave us different, like what they require a student to pursue education there. And it was like, then it is possible that I can go there. And in fact, one of our facilitators, most of them had won a full ride scholarship to US. So I realized that it is possible. And I said, now they can't pay for me at TCU, but they might pay for someone maybe in high school like they did for me. So I decided to study really hard and like say, if I go to TCU, that will be my dreams will be coming to reality. And in that way, I can say the t-shirt they gave me made me dream bigger, and Yale also played a very important role in helping me see possibilities. And now when I applied, I got selected and here I am.
Wow, congratulations. That's a brilliant story. So I just want to say hi to everyone who are tuning in. It looks like we have Michael from Ukraine. Hello there. Hi, Giano, Dago. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to our IG live session. So what surprised you about American culture?
Oh, America is full of surprises, actually.
Yeah.
So it was my first time to leave my country ever in life. I've never been outside Rwanda. So when I came here to America, everything was kind of new to me. But I can say the first thing that surprised me was when I arrived here, I saw a lot of cars. Like I'd never seen a lot of cars in life. And at this first time, I would be honest, I thought it was just a market. It was a business. Someone was selling cars. But I discovered that it was a parking lot. So especially here in Fort Worth, Texas, everybody drives. Like I don't see people walking on foot, and I think that's why in all parking lots there are all those kinds of cars. Like there's so many. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Wow.
And that's the first thing. Yeah, so it was and the second thing is food. So here in America, they have all kinds of food. The ones that I will say I cannot eat this, the ones I could eat, and as an international student trying to try everything, it is always hard to make a choice on all those available foods. So they got all kinds of food, and it was something new to me, and it shocked me in one way. And
so what is your favorite food right now?
To be honest, I haven't discovered my favorite food yet. I am still eating, but the food, I don't like seafood. I don't know why, but when the first time I tasted shrimp, I didn't feel well, so
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I tried to test other kind of food, and but shrimp, I don't know why. But I'm still eating, and there's a lot, but something.
Do you miss the food in Rwanda where you was born?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We have good plantains back there in Rwanda because most food I've eaten it was locally made, so we cultivate our own food and everything is good.
Yeah.
So our peas, our plantains, oh, I miss all of those potatoes.
Oh.
So the taste changed when I came here. I don't know. You could eat beans and there's some sugar in it. I was like, what's going on? But it's a new experience. So I took every moment as a learning experience, and but I don't know why in America tipping is like it's it's like you must tip. I once went to a restaurant and that when I finished eating, they brought me two receipts with a pen that I had to sign. So the first time was like I have because when they waited for me until I signed the receipt, and I asked them why are you waiting? I'm done eating, and they explained to me tipping. I tipped and gave them a couple of dollars. But I thought maybe it was a discipline for one restaurant, and so next time I said I should change because now I'll be spending more on this one.
Yeah.
So and when I went to another one, it was the same thing. And when I even went with my friends, oh, for them they knew what to do, and or everybody started signing. So tipping here in America is the culture. It's part of the culture, and it's okay. But now I'm used to it. But the first time, it was really a new experience for me, and I was like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I think I was born and raised in the Philippines, so same thing. Um,
Hmm.
we normally the tipping is not part of the whole thing, but yeah, of course, I've been here for like almost 10 years, so yeah,
Yeah.
tipping is definitely when they serve us, they do the work. So yeah, I agree with the tipping.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hello everyone. I think a lot of people are joining us. Hello, Satish, Hermione. Am I saying that correctly? Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. This is JL Niyo. He's from Rwanda and he's studying at Texas Christian University. So, speaking of food, but what do you wish that you to bring from home? When was the last time? When was the last time you went to Rwanda? Was it last year or 2 years ago?
No, I haven't been back ever since I came because I came in the last year in August. I've been here in the US for 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was supposed to go back this summer, but because of the COVID, I wasn't able to go. And I decided to take more summer classes to just make myself busy.
Yeah.
And so I haven't been back. Yeah, but I have reached in situations where I felt that I wish I had brought this from home. I like because when I came, my English was not that good, so I was like in a position where a lot of people wanted me to really describe how home looked like, and it was really hard for me to to describe the images. So I always felt I wish I had more pictures to show these people how beautiful my home is, my place is. And sometimes I remember I used to text home that could you please take some pictures and send me because I need to show some people here. A lot of people were excited to see how home looked like. And so that's something that I should have brought here. And it varies sometimes, like when I came in Rwanda, the temperature varies like from 40 to 70. So it's not super cold, not super hot. So when
Mm-hmm.
I came, I just brought clothes like I would wear back home. But because I arrived here in summer, I was like, they were like cooking me. It was super hot that I couldn't stand it. So though I had a couple of help from friends and people here to help me get summer clothes, and when we also transitioned to winter, they helped me in that way. So those things like being aware of temperatures and the climate changes, I had no idea. So in that position, I felt I wish, I knew this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's
So
yeah.
what's next? What's next for you after the ESL program?
So DSL program after this, I'll be starting my undergraduate in business school. Yeah, but I haven't decided yet what kind of business, so I want to go there and explore different options available. Yeah, but it will be in business.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's great. So what one piece of advice you would give to any students who would like to study in the USA, who would like to study at Texas Christian University?
One piece of advice I can say, number one, is they need to be ready to get surprised. Yeah, but it is important that they come at least leaving a room of listening and understanding. Because if I didn't have this before, there is there is much more that I would have missed. But being able to listen to people and having that form of understanding and accepting change, yeah, made myself available and accessible to different people. So people would ask me, and in their conversation, they were able to know problems like I might have, the joy I have, and would share everything. And if I had problem, they would be able to help me. But when you come and you're confident about what you know, well, because if I'm in Rwanda, I know almost everything, so I am free. But here, I can't say you will not be free, but being able to be accessible and allowing people to at least learn about you and yeah help you in one way and ask them questions, that will be very helpful. And the best way to do it is to make sure that you accept change and you're listening to people and like just be vulnerable, be yourself, and yeah, that's going to ensure a good transition and you're going to enjoy education in the US.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. So, what was your blog about and your YouTube? Tell us more about that.
So in this COVID-19, I was challenged to think about my life and the way my journey to US. And I saw a lot of images where I was stuck and a lot of things that I felt that I should have known before I came here. And I remembered myself too, reading brochures, reading website on internet, and I came like I came with college like it was heaven. It was something that is all about having fun, but also of course studying. And so there is much more that I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
that should have been maybe put in those brochures, but it was not possible. But the stories I have had and the way people have helped me has helped me like really understand and make my life a bit more easier to have a transition. So I decided to make this blog that now if there are more students who are looking forward to go in foreign countries, not only USA, and they were like me before I came here. So I said there is a power in a story that would make more sense than you reading on a newspaper or a brochure. So I said it would be really helpful having that blog to meet different students in foreign countries to share their life experience, what they have encountered in that journey, and what has helped them to adapt to the system and be successful college students. So I thought these stories will be teaching and spreading the word of how college life looks like, things to expect, and at least be aware of basics so that when you come, you will spend more time trying to learn different other things, and then your life will be more easier. And I said stories would be the best way to send the message out. And that is one way I was, yeah, serving people. So I tried to reach out to as many students as possible and brainstorm different ideas to address because there are a lot of things like, let's say if I need to talk about budgeting as a college student, yeah, making friends,
Nice.
GPA, all those things that, yeah, so I try to put them in small groups and then find people to talk with their experience about that. And it's helping. Some people have so far received some messages and I really appreciate that. So it's still going on and yeah, that's really helpful.
Yeah. Share us the URL link, the link that on your blog, so people can actually go in there and check it out. So
Yeah, so
if you could type it in the comment, I will pin that and make sure that other students can actually go there and look you up and learn more about you and your stories.
yes, yeah, you can see the link is www.niyomugaba.com. So if you go to that website, yeah, we will be able to see different student stories that are already uploaded and our mission. And if there is anything you want us to address, there is like a contact us option. And as well, if you want to participate, you can always send us an email and we'll be able to get in touch. And also this link will also guide you to my YouTube channel where I upload daily videos and in that way we can stay connected and help people to come to college, enjoy college life, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that's great. So your YouTube is also right on your blog or
Yeah. Yeah. So when you go to like there is a tab under student stories, and on that tab, the videos are embedded directly from YouTube. So you can click one video and would the lecture take you to my YouTube channel.
Oh, great. So everyone
Yeah.
check that out. And also, what is the last thing you would want to say to other students who would like to learn more about Texas Christian University? Do you have any other last advice that you would like to share?
Yeah, I think, yeah, one thing that fascinates me about Texas Christian University, it's the way they have understood the beauty of diversity and inclusion, where everyone is, you participate and you have a voice, people will listen to you. And that
Mhm.
is something that really important for people, especially international students and even domestic students, to help them study really well and be open to different cultural backgrounds. And the other thing about TCU is TCU have got really good professors that I basically describe that they are all in. I remember one of my class, two of professors took the entire class to have lunch together with them like two times. And it was something that really means a lot to me to see a professor taking students to have lunch together and play, have fun with their kids, with their dogs and everything at their families. So it was really special. And there's also another time they gave us a couple of dollars to go and see the rodeo show just to experience Texas culture. So there's that sense that TCU professors are really not only into teaching, but they are parents. They're parents to students there.
Uh,
And at TCU, any organization you can imagine, if you love pets, if you love skydive, anything you like, there is always an organization that you will go and have fun. And in that way, you will build your network, you will meet people, like-minded people, people enjoy the same things you enjoy. And in addition to that, there are a lot of more student opportunities that you could participate in to keep yeah, focused on education. And there's much resources for students, and they're really committed to helping students have good education to go and impact their communities. I think
that's
that's
brilliant.
what I can talk about
So
to
it
see
feels
you.
like a
Yeah.
family, really, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
great. All right. Let's say hi to hello Yoshi. He is for Rebecca and is it the Bong Trotter? Vincent. Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in. All right. So thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for,
Thank you.
I'm sure you're gonna do great on business. And
I really appreciate it so much for
yeah.
that.
So
Yeah.
visit JL Niyo's blog and his YouTube. Anything else you'd like to add?
Something I would add to add is like one thing that really bothered me for the first time, and I think it's also common to most international students, the fact of feeling invisible and like not having someone around you. So it's really hurt a lot, and it has impacted me for the first couple of weeks that I felt somehow depressed. Yeah, the fact, but just remembering that I was selected among equals and there might be someone who would be in my position that would have done better is like something that kept me now woke me up to start finding a life I love to live. So if
Mm-hmm.
you ever feel invisible, those student organizations available on campus are good places to go. Because when you go there, you will always find someone that you have the same problem. And in that way, you will become friends and you will also learn a lot of new things. Because if you decide to stay alone and lock yourself in a room like I used to go on social media, that won't really help you at any point. Yeah, but just make sure you reach out to people and yeah, just be interested, be open and yeah, reach people and will not feel visible because it affected me in one way that I feel it's something that should not affect someone else. So
Right.
yeah, just go to student organization.
Not a lot of students are sharing that story. So I'm glad you are able to share that, and I'm glad someone at TCU were able to be there for you and help you. And that is definitely one thing that other students are experiencing. So I'm glad you're able to have friends, talk to someone about that and Yeah, thank you for sharing that story. I think that's really
Yeah,
important
thank
to
you.
highlight when you are studying abroad, you know, when you feel alone and yes, so thank you so much for sharing that. And I'm hoping,
Yeah,
you know, to everyone, to anyone students who would like to study in the USA, make sure that a lot of colleges and universities will be able to help you, and they are there for you, just like what JL said, you know, talk to someone and they'll be able to help you and listen to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you spend a month and you at least have someone to give you a ride to church, someone you can ride a bicycle with, yeah, you'll be doing a great job just to have people close to you. And in case you have any problem, you can reach out to them. It really helps and it makes quality life easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, JL, and we wish you all the best. And you know, you're gonna do great. And when is your graduation for your ESL, or when are you finishing that?
Oh, I'm not sure about specific dates, but it will be in July. Probably in the middle of July, and then I will take a few weeks off to get ready for my enrollment in courses. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's still a busy time for me, and yeah, no rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations. And yeah,
Yeah,
good luck
thank you very
in your
much. Yeah.
business you know, program that you're gonna be in. And you know, we'll check out your YouTube and your blog. And thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate you so much, and yeah, I look forward to staying in touch. And anytime, yeah, I'm welcome.
All right. Thanks,
Yeah, thank
everyone.
you very much.
Keep safe. Stay healthy.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.